Hey guys, so I went to a ginseng farm. It wasn't really a tour, it was a trip, but they called it a tour and you basically went to the farm. It's a Canadian farm in Niagara Falls, and basically I think they're a small company and they actually do these Chinese tours to get more people to know about them and also to make some more profit. And it's a really small farm. Unfortunately, they didn't really show us like how they grew their ginseng, which is kind of what I wanted to look at. But yeah, my dad said ginseng basically translated from Chinese is like ginger man, but it's kind of like ginger but different. It's in the same category, but the way it looks is very different because ginger, I think it looks really lumpy. Ginseng actually, like, when you see pictures of it, they have like tiny roots growing out of it, and it kind of looks like a person, and that's why it's called ginseng. And yeah, they gave us this gift box, which I did open once, but then I didn't really get a good look at it, so I will look at it again. This farm has 100% pure Canadian top quality ginseng, and actually it's called Great Mountain, and it was since 1976. I guess that's when it was founded. This is what you get as a gift for going on their bus tour. They basically brought us to this small Niagara museum, and we could look around for a few moments. I think we stopped there for half an hour or so, half an hour to an hour, because it was basically to go to the washroom, and there was a big lineup to go to the washroom because it was like 4 or 5 buses all together in total, and basically I didn't go to the washroom there because I don't know why. A lot of women take a long time, and then it just becomes this really long line of waiting, and I really didn't want to wait, and I can't wait. I wish they had like a dual gender washroom or something that I could just pop into. But yeah, but the guys' washroom had no line, so I was really upset because women washrooms always have such long lines of like, why does it take so long? It takes like 5 minutes for people to go to the washroom. And basically, also, it takes my brother that long too, so I'm always waiting for him. It's kind of like, why does it take you so long? Like, what are you doing in there that could take so long? Like, I get it if it took you a long time, if you're looking in the mirror trying to fix makeup or something, but to be in the washroom, going to the washroom for that long, unless you really need to go, and it's gonna take a while, but other than that, like, going to the washroom shouldn't take that long. I don't understand it. It's always something that bothers me, and I suffer because I can't hold, and I just like stand there like trying to hold while I can't. So yeah. But then we went to the ginseng place. We looked around. They also own a lavender farm there too. They farm lavender right next to it, and then they have the ginseng in the back, I believe. But they didn't really show us the ginseng. They showed more of the lavender compared to the ginseng. But you can buy a lot of ginseng. There was really expensive ginseng. I think that's for gifts, like it's like above $3,000, like $7,000. I think it was for like if you know like a rich family or you know a really good friend. I think this is the thing, like the top price gift you give in Chinese customs, I guess. I don't really. Yeah, my family never goes by that because we're more Western based because we live in Canada. But yeah, but I think that's how it works. Then we went to a winery, which is actually we went to the ginseng farm. We drove away to Niagara Falls, to the Niagara outlet. We walked around. and you could buy stuff. They gave us coupons, but a lot of the coupons were like really expensive places, and you had to spend like $100. So I didn't end up buying anything because all the sports sweaters that I was really liking were super, super expensive, and there weren't any coupons for them. Then we went to a winery which was next to the ginseng farm, and it was okay. I haven't tried wine before, but I tasted 3 wines there. One of them was an ice wine, and then there was white wine, white wine, and red wine. I think I preferred the ice wine because it was sweeter. I've never really drank, actually, alcohol, except for a tiny bit of Korean makgeolli, and that's it, which is rice wine. I'll say I don't really like wine, and I did talk to my friend, and he was like, oh, when you drink wine, technically, if it tastes like soda, that one's really good. But these ones didn't taste like soda, so it was really, really more like medicine for me. I like the aftertaste though. Surprisingly, it was a bit burny, like fire in your throat, which I was okay with. But apparently beer tastes really bitter too, so beer isn't that great. But I haven't tried beer at all. Apparently vodka is just pure fire, like burning, because it's really strong. But again, I think I'm curious to taste like beer in general, because I don't know, like, it's said to be like, because people tell me it's bitter, but I don't like bitter things. But I'm still curious in terms of like, will I like it more than wine, because I didn't really like the wine. So yeah, and different types of wines. I think for wine I would prefer something sweeter. I don't really like the red wine or the white wine. I think the ice wine was way sweeter, but my dad didn't get the ice wine. He bought like a 3-pack. It was like rosé, white, and red, and didn't really like it. But yeah, and then afterwards we went to Niagara. It was a town in Niagara, and it was a little town, and we just walked around. It was really pretty there, but the houses look really expensive. Like, those houses must have cost a lot because they look so big and they look super nice. And there was a lot of like plants around, like on the sidewalk. They planted like really big, pretty flowers and stuff. So yeah, that's basically the trip. I got really tired afterwards. I dozed off and I was like struggling to keep awake. But then afterwards I went to eat Harvey's with my dad. So that was the trip. It was super hot. I didn't like it because it was burning and there was a lot of walking. And always going on like bus makes me tired for some reason. Like, I can take any other transportation, like the subway, or if I'm in a car, I'm perfectly fine. But when it comes to going on a bus, for some reason, my trip back home always makes me tired. Like, I don't know. I can stay awake in the car. I can't stay awake on the bus. So, I think this is their little pamphlet. It's all in Chinese. I can't read. Great. But it tells you about like the different parts. That's the expensive stuff. Yeah, and I think they tell you like they have a lot of doctors here, because a lot of doctors I think because ginseng is really healthy for you, so a lot of Chinese doctors probably recommend it. These expensive sets. Ginseng is very expensive, so yeah. I don't really like ginseng, to be honest, though, so I'm not gonna eat the ginseng that I got. You can boil it with chicken, prunes, and So these type of like raisin things. And I tried it. Those are really, really, really not my favorite. They really have a weird taste. But yeah, so that's what you can do. And you can make like some chicken soup. Or you can just buy the flakes, put them in water, and it becomes a ginseng tea. I guess these are steps to prepare it. And yeah. There's some outlets in Canada where you can buy it. I don't buy ginseng, so yeah. But this is a company logo, but basically ginseng looks like a person like that. Yep. And what do we have? So they have candy. There's a soft one. I hope I'm not ruining it. These are 2 soft ones. I don't know if this is ginseng candy. I really don't think I want it because I think it's an acquired taste. If you like herbally Chinese herb type of soups or hot pot and stuff, you'll love ginseng. But I never grew up having like really herbally stuff, so having that said, I'm very different from those Chinese people that I'm friends with because they're okay with herbally stuff, but I'm not. I believe this is the hard ginseng candy. Everything is made of ginseng. Oh gosh. And they have this. This is what I have been waiting for. I'm going to show you guys 1 minute. Flat-ironing milk. Instant milk tea. I love milk tea so much. I don't know if there's ginseng. I think there's ginseng inside. I'm sure it will taste fine because usually if you have something like ginseng, it won't bother you. I don't know. Oh my God. I really don't like ginseng though, so hopefully it tastes okay. There's coffee too, ginseng. I'm hoping that the coffee flavor and they did have like pecans with like almonds with ginseng coated over it, but they had a sticky glaze to coat it with. I didn't really taste the ginseng, so the almond overpowered it, and so did the sugary glaze. So I'm hoping that these kind of just overpower them. And the last thing are these ginseng flakes for ginseng tea. I am not a fan of ginseng. Everything has ginseng. Oh boy. I'm very picky with what I eat, so this is what happens. Yeah, so I think these 2 I'll probably enjoy, and the rest I will give to my dad, or maybe I'll ask my friend if they like ginseng, because, yeah. So, that's it. I know I was like talking for 13 minutes straight. I'm so sorry that most of this video was talking, but that's what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, yeah, that's basically it. My next video will be actually on a dress that I found. Sorry, I'm swatting a fly. There's like these really tiny flies in the house, and they don't go away because we used to have our compost bin used to be full in the house, and then I think my brother trapped a fly in there, and then I think it made babies in there, so now there's just like so many flies. Like we kill one and then there's another, and then I think because some of them got out before my dad threw it away, so super annoying. And I hate it when because flies, they come to me because I'm sweaty, and they don't come for my food, they come to me. Like, I don't get it. So yeah, so that's it. My next video will be on a dress that I got because it's super pretty. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.